Hey guys. One second. I'm sorry if I'm crooked. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Oh, I'm a little stuffy this morning. I just made my coffee here. Good morning. Got excited after one sip. I love that. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait a little bit for a couple of you guys to get on. Matter of fact, let me turn on my computer really quickly. In the meantime, yeah, it's Sunday. It's what, 9 a.m. in the morning, I believe. It should be 9. Let me check. Yeah, it's a minute to 9, so I'm a little early. Hold on one second. Okay. So we're just going to get started in a couple of more minutes. Sorry about my phone looking crooked. I do not have my cell phone stand yet. I just don't have it. Ooh, what did I do on my computer screen? What's wrong, Rory?
Oh, what the game? But I just started. This is feel.
Rory, Wara. He just, didn't he just start the game?
Yes.
Well, maybe he should finish. Let's let him finish, Aurora.
Okay.
That's not right. Okay?
Okay.
And you have the tablet. Oh, Warren's playing with it?
No, Reverend gave it to me.
I don't know what's going on. Okay. Sorry. It's early. Okay, guys. If you guys are unable to make this live feed, you can definitely catch it on a playback, and I'm also going to download it to my YouTube channel. So let's talk about, it's May, guys. It's May 1st. I am beyond excited about May because I set myself in line to where I prepared my business to where for May to where I already made my numbers. I haven't even made one sale yet, but I'm telling you guys today that I already made my sales goal that I set for myself for the month of May because I wrote it down so it's visual for me, okay? And I wrote down a list of action plans that I need to take in order to make the goal that I set for myself, and I'm going to execute it. I have my to-do list out. I have my daily, weekly to-do list out. I have everything organized and set up to where that all I have to do is to do the work and stay consistent. And throughout all that, I'm going to be intentional about my business. So that is the whole purpose of this topic, is to be intentional about your business. Be intentional about your business. You have to be intentional about your business, okay? Because this is a business, all right? So let's go even back to where, okay, most of us have full-time jobs, including myself. I wake up every morning, I punch in, I do what's required of me, and I go home. I do it without even thinking because it's something that we're doing intentionally. We may not want to do it. I may not feel like waking up every single morning and going to work, but I do it intentionally. If you have that same mindset about your business, you would be, oh my God, you would be like superstar director in no time. You know what I mean? But you have to be intentional about your business. So we're going to go over that now. Okay. So with your business, you have to work it. You know, if anyone tells you that in order for you to be successful at your business, that you have to work it on a part-time basis in order to be successful and get up there and make all this money, they're lying to you. They're absolutely telling you a bull-faced lie. You have to work your business hard. Okay? If you want to make, let's say, $2,000 a month in commissions, you have to work if you want to make that, I'm talking about commissions, not in PRV. I'm talking about commissions. I'm not talking about sales. If you want to make $2,000 a month in commissions, you have to bust your butt. You have to bust your butt and work your business on an intentional basis. Okay? You can't do it part-time. You can't post on social media once a week. You can't pass out samples every now and then when you feel like it. You can't have no fear. Fear needs to be out of your agenda, out of your dictionary, out of your vocabulary, out of your emotion. Fear needs to be out of that, because if you want to be successful at this business, fear needs to go bye-bye. Bye, Felicia, to fear. Okay? Because you're not going to be successful with fear. You're not going to be successful with being uncomfortable. Okay? You're not. Uncomfortable people do not become successful. You're going to be uncomfortable, but you have to work through your uncomfortable feelings in order to get comfortable. In the beginning, I was uncomfortable passing out samples to people. I didn't like hearing no. I got offended hearing no. I got sad hearing no. I felt like, okay, nobody's going to want to buy from me, you know, but I still kept doing it. I pushed forward. I fell forward in a sense. I didn't fall backwards, because I don't want to fall backwards on anything other than my faith. I want to fall forward. So work through that fear, work through that intentional uncomfortable feelings, and work your business on an intentional basis. Have an intentional mindset for your business. And that's how you're going to become successful. Because if you want to be successful, fear and uncomfortableness has to be out the door. You can't. You have to have no fear. Okay, so me passing out samples, I have no fear or uncomfortableness passing out samples. If people say no, they say no. But there's a lot of people that do say yes. You gotta be comfortable with hearing no. You gotta be comfortable with hearing not right now. You gotta be comfortable with hearing I'm not interested. Because all that means is that they're saying no to right now. They're saying no. Sometimes you got to introduce your product to people at least 4 to 5 times in order for them to say yes. Because maybe you caught them on the wrong time. Maybe you caught them when they didn't have money, or maybe, they're not even really thinking about, your business right now. They're just saying no for right now. Okay? But it doesn't mean that you stop. And again, you have to get no's. Yeah. Okay. Wara, you want to be, you're going to be successful, guys, but you got to get through the no's. You got to get through the fear and the uncomfortableness, and you got to just be intentional about your business. Okay? So, and, work with what you have right now. Work with what you have right now. Okay? Many of you guys are new. Work with whatever you have right now. Whatever you have on hand, product lists, testers, catalogs, things like that. Study your catalog. Be intentional about sitting down. And you have to have, I have these quiet moments when I sit aside and think about my business. Warren, get down. Wara, get him some juice, please. Turn that down and get him some juice. Warren, no. Stop. Okay. Just get him a cup from up there. Okay, so I normally I wake up 4 a.m. every morning. And the reason why I started doing that, yeah. Okay, get the chair. The reason why I started doing that, because I needed to set aside some uninterrupted time for my business. Okay? Uninterrupted time. Time where I know that I'm not going to be interrupted with kids, as you guys can see, and phone calls and different things like that. Time where I knew that I was not going to be bothered. I set aside time for that. Because it's important for you guys to really set aside some quiet time for you to think about your business. Even if you're, not really executing anything, just to have that quiet moment to yourself about your business where you can gather up ideas, gather up a to-do list for the day of what are you going to do to market your business and get your business out there. So that's with some focus time. I think that's so important for you guys to spend some focused time with your business. If you're really looking at this business as something that's going to be a full-time thing for you, something that's going to be profitable for you and your family, you have to set aside time for your business. Okay, you have to do that. Okay, like one example I could say, like my husband, he every Monday morning, they have like a team meeting. Before anyone, after everyone punches in. And, hold on. After everyone punches in, they all, stand in a circle and they have like a morning meeting. I think that's awesome for us to, no, are you going to drink it? Drink it. I think that's also you can transition that into your business to have a moment where you can set aside time, whether it's a half hour or an hour, for you to sit down and just meditate on your business and think about where you see yourself and what are you going to do today to get yourself to that goal. Okay, so stay focused. If you need to find mentors and they don't even have to be directly in Cincy. I have a mentor right now and she's not in Cincy. Okay, she's a life coach, and I go to her for advice and encouragement, things like that. If you guys can find people like that, I have some people who are outside, some people who are in Cincy, But the point is that you have to. Hold on, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Getting text messages. Yes, honey. I know. Okay, you have to set aside time for your business. Okay, be deliberate about every single thing you do in your business. Be deliberate about that. What do I mean? When we're building our businesses, we think we have to do things all at once. Okay? You can't think that way because you're going to start to become overwhelmed. All right? What I use is a scalable system, and if any of you guys don't know what that is, definitely go into Christina Steinbrook, her YouTube channel, and matter of fact, let me write that down because I'll post it on our team page. So I'll post that on our team page. Hold on, let me get my planner. Okay, so I use Christina Steinbrook Scalable Systems, and I posted all of the templates for that system on our team page under the file section, so you guys can actually download it right now and print it out. What I did though is I adjusted it. It's in a Windows document file, so you can actually adjust it however you want. You could take some stuff out, you could add some stuff in, but I'm gonna show you guys what I did, and this is my this works for me and my business. So I'm in my planner for every page. Hold on one second. We was in April. Okay, I forget sometimes. I'm gonna show you guys for last week. This is what let me show you guys what I was doing before. I was just like sort of like just jotting down stuff in before into my planner. But when I sort of noticed Christina Steinbrook's system, I changed it. I totally used that, and that has totally made me more organized. It made me more focused. It made me more intentional about my business, because if it's all written down, organized, and neatly, and I have days where I have certain themes for each day. Like Monday is customer day, Tuesday is team day, Wednesday is like a catch-up day. I really don't have much to do on Wednesday other than, let's say, if I miss certain tasks on Monday and Tuesday, I just get it all done on Wednesday. Thursday is hostess and recruiting day. Friday is business day. And Saturday is sort of like family day. And then on Sunday, I sort of, get done my samples for the week and things like that. But let me show you guys what this looks like. I'm going to show you guys for Thursday, because it's the one day that I haven't written a bunch of things on. But this is Thursday here. I just printed out her, what I did was I downloaded her document file and I just adjusted it how I wanted to do for my business. So being a fact Thursday is hostess and recruiting day. Every Thursday is tip share thankful Thursday on team page. Follow up on all text messages, emails, and Facebook messages. Set up next week's home party / basket party. Follow up on all party / recruit leads. Schedule Facebook party posts for the week. And then down here I have some miscellaneous tasks. And then and how she does it is by week. So last week was week 4. So I check my workstation for potential recruits by running reports, sending necessary correspondence to both. So again, each and every day I have different tasks to do. So that's how I become intentional about my business. You guys don't have to purchase a planner. I do recommend you guys getting a planner. I'm very old school. I see a lot of other consultants using their phones and things like that. I tried that app that my sponsor suggested, which is called Don't Forget the Milk. I tried that for like 2 days and I was like, uninstall. I just couldn't do it because I'm very old school. I have to be visual about my business. I have to see my week. I have to see different tasks I have to do and things like that. That's how I become intentional about my business. If you want to be, techie and stuff, that's fine. Go for it. But I recommend you guys getting that Erin Condren planner, girl, because I'm telling you, it's going to save your business. Laura, get him some juice. Okay? Get him some juice. Okay, let me see, where was I? So, be intentional about your business. And that's how you become intentional about your time. It's very important. And again, guys, let's go back to not doing everything all at once. Don't try and focus on doing everything all at once. Don't try and focus on doing everything in one day. Set themes for every single day. Okay? That way you're hitting every chord of your business. Is that you have to set themes for every single day. And if you need help with that, call me. I'm here for you guys. Work your business intentionally. And for the month of May, work your business intentionally. Okay? Intentionally write down your goal. Today is May 1st. You should be getting a notebook or a post-it note or something and write down how much you want to make this month. Okay, write down your goal and be realistic. I think your goal should at least be $500 in PRV. At least. Okay? Write down your goal. Write down a number. Make it visual. If you don't do that, then you might as well not even be in business. Huh? Go ahead. You know what I mean? You got to write down your goal. It's so important. Sometimes we don't write down how much we want to make, what our goal is every month, because we sort of fear, because we sort of get to the point to where, if I don't make it, I'm going to be sad. No, if you don't make it visual, it's never going to happen. You have to write down your goal every single month. You have to put your paper on paper. You have to be visual about your business. It's so important. Okay, write down your goal. Write down the steps you're going to take to make that goal. If you need help with those steps, hi, I'm here. Call me, text me, email me. I want to know what your goal is. Comment below if you're watching this video now, or if you're watching this on the playback. Write down your goal that you want to make this month in the comment section so we could talk about what steps we're going to take to get you to reach your goal. Okay? But you got to write down your goal. It's May 1st. It's a new month. We're all starting over. That's what I love about my business. Is like I can start over and relaunch and reboost my business every single month. I can start over with new ideas. I can start over with new tasks. I can start over with new leads. I can start over. It's like I'm being baptized over again every single month. I'm starting anew every single month. So definitely sit down and think about how much you want to make this month. And how I determine my goal is on my family need. You know, as you guys know, the whole month of May, all the sales we make in this month, we get paid in June for it. Okay. June for me, I have my son's birthday in June. What else I have going on in June? I have, I think all I have is his son's birthday in June, I think. Hold on one second. Because I forget things. That's why I write everything down. Yes.
What? Mommy.
Oh, Father's Day is in June. Yeah. Oh, good. Father's Day is in June. So I have those two things going on in June that I have to plan for, that I want my Scentsy business to pay for. Okay. So I think of a number of how much, whether it be gifts or if I'm going to have a party for my son, I think about how much money I want to spend. And then I calculate the goal. And I say, okay, this is how much money I need to make for May. And this is how much PRV I need to make in May in order to make my goal, in order to be able to go on a trip with my husband or pay for my son's birthday party. That's how I track my goal. And I wrote it down. Like I showed you guys the other day. I wrote it down. I wrote down what bills I have for June. I wrote down how much money I want to set aside for savings, whatever. I wrote it down and I made it visual. Okay? You got to write it down. And if you need help in once you sit down and you figure out a goal, comment below and we can sort of talk about it. Okay? And also going back to the surveys, I had posted on our file section on our team page surveys that I need you guys to fill out and email it to me. Okay, so Sabrina already got yours. So, you know, for the rest of you, please set aside some time. This week is due on hold on, let me check my calendar. I need your surveys back by May 12th. Thursday, May 12th. If you guys can have those emailed to me, that would be awesome. Absolutely awesome. Guard your time. Hold on. Oh, right. So guard your time intentionally. 2 weeks ago, I sat down with my husband. I said, babe, from 8 to 9, I just need to focus on my business. Every night from 8 to 9, I need to focus on my business. And he was like, sure, fine. He's sort of like, why are you telling me that? Because I felt like I needed to say it out loud for him to know and for everyone to know that, okay, from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., Letitia is working on her business. Okay. So I needed to sort of say that out loud for it to sort of breathe life, because your words breathe so much life. So I wanted to just say that out loud. So you need to be intentional about setting aside time for your business, whatever time that is. You know, if you're an early bird and you want to just work your business early in the morning, that's fine. You know, I do it in the morning when I wake up at 4 and also from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. at night. You know, because I can't contact a customer at 4 in the morning. I mean, you're like, what? You know, set aside time for your business and be intentional about it. Be intentional about it. You know, if somebody's calling you, say, I can't take your call right now. Or, you know, put your phone on Do Not Disturb or whatever. But set aside time. You have to set aside time and be intentional and be steadfast and just be very strict and stern and consistent about your time setting your business. Because the more time that you invest in your business, the more money you would make. Again, the more time you invest in your business, the more money you're going to make. Okay? You're not going to make full-time income with your business. Okay, you're not going to make full-time income with your business only working your business 2 hours a week. It ain't going to happen. You're kidding yourself, okay? You got to set aside time for your business. And that is even for you setting aside time. Yes. Go ahead. Give him a tablet. That's even set aside time for training. If you want to open a Facebook business page, go on YouTube, set aside time to learn how to do that. If you want to be better at, just give it to him. If you want to be better at hosting home parties or basket parties, set it to go into your Cincy workstation and do some training on that. But the point is that you have to set aside time for your business. If you want to set aside time to do a booking blitz, I do that all the time, every Thursday. I sit down, I go on my phone, on my contact list, I go on my Facebook feed, and I go down my contact list, and I just start randomly messaging people and say, hey, would you like to book a home party for me for June? You know what I mean? But the point is that you have to set aside time for your business. It's very important that you do that, and you have to be intentional about it. Okay? And you have to be intentional about writing your tasks down. I know in the beginning I used to be very like, oh, I don't want to write a to-do list down for my business because I feel like it's like my full-time job. I work as a senior administrative assistant and I live off of my to-do list. I have 3 planners, guys. I know you guys like, why is she always talking about planners? You can ask anybody in my life. I am all about planners. Like oh my God, like I'm thinking about one day maybe opening also a planner business because I'm a planner queen. I love planners. I can't live without a planner and my notebook on the side. I need a planner. Like I have my Kit Light planner. I have 2 of them, and I have my Erin Condren planner. Okay. I live for planners. I have a planner for work that stays at work. I have a planner for my Cincy business, which comes with me everywhere. And I have planners for my family stuff, like, kids, doctor's appointments, things like that. That's how visual I am. I have to have, it's like my back office. It just works for me. So be intentional about sitting down and setting aside tasks, daily tasks, weekly tasks, whatever. Sit down. It's a good time today to sit down for at least like an hour or so and figure out what you need to do this week in order to get your business out there, to get yourself out there. I think that's an awesome thing for you guys to do. If you need help, you know where to find me. You know where to find me. You got it. Guys, don't sit in silence. Your business will suffer. Do not sit in silence. I'm here to help you. I'm here to assist you. I'm here to assist you in reaching whatever goal or mission you have for your business. So please set aside time to sit down and figure out what you're going to do to market and promote your business. Okay, you have to do that. And also work on your surveys and send those to me as well. Email them to me. Okay? All right. So, and be intentional by executing. A to-do list means nothing if you're not executing it. If you're not actually doing it and checking it off. Okay? Execute it. And that's what I mean about when I tell you guys to set aside time for your business every single day. Because you can write down a to-do list today for the whole week. And you can say, okay, I'm going to pass out 30 samples this week. I'm going to I'm going to have a Facebook party this week. Or I'm going to do a booking blitz this week. You can have all that written down. But if you're not executing it, you're wasting your time because the money is not in writing down what you need to do. The money is in the execution. That's where your money is going to come back to you. Okay. And your business is like a wave. Edie Ann one day, she did a video back in January because January is like a slow month for all of us consultants. Well, I did pretty good in January, but they always say the J month is always like a slow month. I don't know why. I don't believe in that. But anyway, so she was saying how to get her team motivated. She said how your business is like a wave. Okay? It's like a wave. This is how the wave goes. It comes in and it goes out. It comes in and it goes out. Okay? So, for example, in April, I've talked to at least 5 to 8 people about joining Cincy. Okay. No, let me go back. In January, I talked to a few girls about joining Cincy. Okay. So I'm putting it out there. I'm answering questions. I'm following up with them. Like I'm putting the waters going out. So I'm just talking. Those people didn't join in January, but I'm putting it out there. I'm having my recruiting blitz. I'm sending out possibility packets. I'm just putting it all out there. Okay. Then all of a sudden, when February came, my business started to tip up and people ended up joining in February. So don't look at it as, okay, I'm busting my butt and I'm not getting anything back. That is not true. Because you got to put yourself out there in order to get something back. Okay? And don't get upset if you don't get, let's say if you passed out 20 samples today and nobody called you. Don't think like, oh, that was a waste of my time. I shouldn't have passed them out. Don't think that, because people are not going to get back to you right away. When I pass out my samples, I'm passing it out in the morning time on the subway when everybody's running to Manhattan or going out to the Bronx or going into Brooklyn. Everybody's in a rush in New York. It is cutthroat. So I'm not expecting for that person, that woman who took my samples. I'm thankful that she took my samples, but I'm not expecting her to call me back that day. I don't get a call back probably until like 2 weeks or a month later. But the point is that I'm putting my business out there and I'm going to get that comeback. Because that's how you should think of your business. Think of it as you putting it out there and it's coming back. It's a wave. It's a wave. It's a wave. But if you're not doing this first, guess what? You're not going to get nothing back. People are not just going to come to you. Let's say if you just joined and you're like, okay, I'm a Scentsy consultant. I'll open my Scentsy business. And you're just sitting there like, and then you come to me like, nobody wants to buy anything. And, hello. If you do nothing, you get nothing. That's life. I don't mean to be pick fun, but I had a few girls who joined under me and are not under me anymore. But that's the mentality they had. And no matter how much training I gave them, no matter how many tips I gave them, no matter how much encouragement I gave them, they still had that mindset of this. And they thought they were going to get this. No. McDonald's is a billion-dollar company. A billion-dollar company. And they still do commercials. Geico is a billion-dollar company. And they still do commercials. Okay? Who else can I mention? I mean, there's a lot of companies I could just sit here and mention that are billion-dollar companies, and they still do marketing. They still send you stuff in the mail that we just toss and throw in the garbage, They're still a profitable company, and they're still marketing themselves, and they're still getting their name out there. They're still doing it. I'm not even part of State Farm, and I'm never going to sign up for State Farm because I love, I have State Farm, sorry. I've never been, what's that other company I always see with that black man? I cannot, if y'all know what I'm talking about, please comment below. What the heck is that black man with the deep voice? Oh my God. I forgot. It's that insurance company. They have commercials all the time. And I get mail. I see the commercial on the TV. I get their little flyer in the mail. And I toss it. I'm never going to join them because I like being a State Farm customer. But they still do it. So again, if you're doing this, you're not going to get this. If you're sitting there and you're suffering in silence and you don't want to hear new ideas, you don't want to train yourself, you don't want to write down your goal, you don't want to do a to-do list, you don't want to execute your to-do list, and you're still thinking that you're going to be successful at this business, you're going to be able to pay your bills and eliminate debt and one day purchase a home or whatever, if you're still thinking doing this is going to get you all that, it's not. It's not. Okay, so what's going to end up happening 2 or 3 months from now, you're going to come to me and say, oh, this is just not working for me. No, it ain't working for you because you didn't make it work. You did not make it work. Your direct sell business can be awesome if you work it on an intentional basis every day and you make it work. Work your business intentionally. Work your business intentionally. So you may pass out 50 samples this week, or you may tell 100 people this week that you're a Scentsy consultant. You may market on your business page every day, different pictures and things like that of Scentsy, or talk about Scentsy and share Scentsy. And you may not get nothing back this week, but I promise you, if you do it consistently, if you form it into a habit, you're going to get something back. Because at the end of the day, we have no problem going to our full-time jobs, working that on a consistent basis. We have no problem getting up every morning intentionally and going to our jobs every day and doing what our boss tells us and whatever's required of us. We have no problem with it. But when it comes to being an entrepreneur and working your business and being intentional about it, we come up with all these excuses. We come up with all these fears. Oh, I can't pass out samples, or I don't know how to open a business, Facebook business page, or I don't know how to do marketing on social media, or I don't know how to ask people if they want to do a basket party for me. I don't know how. We come with all these excuses, but when them over there tell you what to do, this and do that, we have no problem. It's yes all day. But with our business, we form these excuses. I'm only saying this because I've done it myself. I will go to work all day, come home, and not even go and do anything Scentsy. And then wonder why I only made $60 that month. And that $60 basically me paying for my monthly subscription, my warmer and scent of the month thing. My warmer and scent of the month package. And the only person I had to blame is myself. So I really had to sit down and had an honest moment and really say, okay, Letitia, what are you not doing? Okay, because your business is not successful, it's your fault, not mine, not my sponsors, not anybody else. Okay, and I had to really, literally reach out to my sponsor, reach out to my director, reach out to my superstar director, go on YouTube, watch videos, attend all the trainings, do everything, gather up all the knowledge I had, figure out to-do list, and execute it. Because what I was doing was not working. So the minute 2016 came, I invested in buying a planner. And it's not that much money. And guess what I did? I saved the receipt. And when 2017 comes and I do my taxes, my planners, all my planners except for my family planner, all my planners is going to be written off as a tax write-off. That's being smart about your business. Investing in your business is investing in yourself, is investing in your family, is investing in your future. When you're not working your business, you are stealing from your family. Let's just be honest. When you're not working your business intentionally and consistently, you are stealing from your family because you can do it. But we come up with 1,001 excuses to not do it. And there's no excuse for you not working your business. Because if you can get up every day and go to work and work 1,000 hours a day, 1,000 hours a week, whatever, there's no excuse why you can't get up and work your business. There is no excuse. I mean, you cannot give me an excuse that I'm going to say, okay, I get that. I understand. Please, we go to work sick. We go to work tired. We go to work with headaches. We go to work in the rain, sleet, or snow. But when it comes to us passing out samples or being at home on our phone and doing a booking blitz or offering the Scentsy opportunity, we come up with an excuse not to do it. It's insane. It's insane. If Scentsy was just a regular company, like let's say if they were like this organization where you go in and you have to go into work and work it. It's not like let's say if it wasn't a home-based business, where you know, let's say it was a business to where you actually had to go into an office, a corporate office like Chase or whatever, and actually sit at a cubicle and work, you would do it. If you had sat at a cubicle and say, okay, if Orville and Heidi came to you and say, okay, Sabrina, I need you to call everybody on this list. Let's say if it was 100 people, everybody on this list, and call them right now and ask them if they want to do a home party with us for next month. You would do it. You would do it. But when we have the thing is, when we have a home-based business, okay, a direct sale business, we come up with 1,000 excuses. And the first excuse that everyone comes up with is saying that ain't no way you could be successful. Ain't no way. That's the first thing we think. Like, we sort of fear money. We sort of fear success. People have this mentality that direct sale business is no way people can be driving around in nice cars or buying homes and things. Let me tell you something. People are doing it. The 1% of the population, the 1% of the income population, people thinks that, oh, that means you're a millionaire. When you fit the 1% of the wealthy population, that 1% that everyone talks about in the politics and things like that right now, that 1% is people who are making at least $350 a year. Not at least, at most $350,000 a year. That's the 1% of the population of America. It's not the people who are making million. It's the people who are making at least $350,000 a year. That's the 1%. Okay, now when you look at it that way, it sort of makes it more feasible. then you saying a million. Like if you're saying I used to think that, oh, the 1% of the population of the people who are making a million. So there's no way I can get there. Okay, but really, when I really researched it and spoke to people and actually read things and things like that, the real truth about the 1% population is to the people who are making at most $350,000. Now, when I thought about that, I was like, oh my God, that's very feasible. Okay, so again, you got to work your business. You have to work your business on an intentional and consistent basis. If you form things, there's this true fact that if you find a habit and you do that habit for 90 days, you're going to get results. If I sat here and I ate good starting today and worked out, I'm going to see the results of that within 90 days. So let's go back into where the whole wave effect that I was talking about. The whole wave effect. Okay. Wave. That sort of is the same, coincides with the same mentality as formulating habits and doing them consistently and intentionally for 90 days, is that you're going to get something back for it. So if I'm working out every day this week, okay, let's say if I want to lose 30 pounds, if I work out every day this week, I'm working out every day, I'm not going to lose 30 pounds. I'm going to lose at most 2. Okay. But I'm not going to be mad at the end of the week and say, oh, why did I lose 30 pounds? No. Because if you're doing it in a wave form, if you're doing it consistently, and if you're being intentional about it and consistent about it, you're going to get back what you need from it, what you want from it. Okay? So work your business on an intentional basis. Be intentional about your business. For the month of May, be intentional about your business. Stay focused. Stay focused where you're at, okay? Be intentional about you. Be intentional about you. You know, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Worry about what you want to do for your business, April. Worry about what you need to do for your business, Angela. Worry about you. Worry about you. Because if you're worried about everybody else out there in the Cincy world and things like that, you're not going to be successful, okay? Worry about what fits you. Okay, so guys, I really ran over this time. I really only wanted to do this cast for 30 minutes, but I really just wanted to share this information with you guys. And later on, we're going to talk about putting your paper on paper, writing down goals. So I really want you guys to sit down and write down how much you want to make this month in PRV. Give me a number. Please give me a number so that we can work on that and figure out ways to how to get you to that number come the end of this month. And also this month, as you guys know, we're running this incentive challenge. Since he's running this incentive challenge, I did a video the other day about it. It's so simple to achieve. It's optional if you want to do it. But again, at the core of all this, I really want you guys to come up with what you want to do this month of May, how much you want to make in PRV, what things are you going to do to be able to achieve that, and executing it. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later on at 12. So please sign on and have a good day. Bye.